Hello, 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 hello. I am here with the Midweek Mindset. And in this session, I usually just waffle on about something that relates to shifting your mindset around how you live your life, how you express yourself. So today, this week, we are looking at something that could be really wanky. Let's be honest. I remember I don't know. I was still working at Richards and that. So I was 17. So yeah, 30 years ago. And for the first time hearing that very coachy kind of thing, or motivational corporate, it was kind of more corporate motivational stuff back then. And it was the whole, there are no problems, only solutions you haven't found yet. And I was just like, what a load of balls. But what I'm about to share could be construed in that way. So I'm going to make it as least wanky as possible. And hello to those of you who are watching live. And if you're watching this on replay, then please do comment. If you're watching live, I may or may not be able to see your comments. I have them turned on, but I'm coming through live through StreamYard, so it might not show me who you are. Anyway, that out of the way, let's talk about what do you look at? So our mindset, whether this is in relation to how you live your life, how you run your career or business, or how you show up and express yourself. Do you, and I would love to know, so let me know in the comments, I hope I'll be able to see them. Are you someone who normally looks for the obstacles, or are you someone who looks for the opportunities? So the obstacles are normally those things that are challenge orientated. So very often they can be physical, they can be mental, they can be emotional, they can sometimes be energetic. So physical ones are the two most popular obstacles come into the physical ones. That is, I don't have the time and I don't have the money. Time is kind of energetic as well. But I don't have the money is a physical obstacle. I don't live close enough. Well, I had that so much. Oh, well, I can't come to you. I'm so far away. And I have been using Zoom for about 4 years. And I used Skype before that to have sessions. And people were so reluctant. They would always use distance as an obstacle, even though I was working first on Skype and then on Zoom for about 4 years. So actually, it's one of the positives of COVID that people are now going, oh, actually, work can be done through online. So Alan, hello, the lovely Alan Roberts, who is here, is saying, live life for the full, look for the opportunities. And if you've read Alan's book, you will know that that's what he does. He has had many obstacles that most people would let be an obstacle and stop them. And this is the thing, obstacles come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of them are what I refer to as rexcuses. You call them a reason, actually they're an excuse. Because even, and I've done it, I'm not going to pretend that I haven't, even something like money can often be a excuse. It's an obstacle that we are easily putting in front of us. It's one that we just go, oh, I can't afford it. Well, if you really want something, how much is money ever an obstacle? It's not. Where's my book? There's one of the chapters in my book here where I talk about mountains and molehills. And is it actually a mountain? I've got some lovely little illustrations, but I can't find them. Here it is. If you really want something, you will chop away at that mountain piece by piece by piece until you get to the other side of it. So if you're looking for the obstacles, what kind of obstacle is it? Because sometimes we think it's a mountain, and actually it might be like movable. It might be like a traffic cone. You could just pick it up and throw it away. But the point of today's mindset, it's midweek mindset, is, excuse me, my chair is sinking. What do you look for? Because if you look for the obstacles, you're going to find more obstacles. It's easy to find obstacles. It is so easy. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I don't have the energy. I don't have the physical health to do it. I don't have the right location. I don't have the right qualifications. I don't. It's so easy to find the obstacles for something. And if you look for the opportunities, they are there too. And the challenge is when we, because of human nature, we are very often more likely to look for what is dangerous or scary, right? So the stuff that will stop us, the obstacles, so that we stay safe. So the more you look for them, the more you see them, and the more they tend to multiply. And suddenly there's a whole load of obstacles, reasons, or excuses why you can't do something. When you start looking for the opportunities, they too are everywhere. So it's a matter of, do you see them in order to be able to seize them? And once you've seen the opportunity, do you really fully seize it? So twice in the last 2 weeks. So last week I was on a summit about adult child syndrome, growing up too quickly, taking on too much responsibility. And I didn't fully seize that whole opportunity. There were 4 evenings of panel discussions where those who were guests, attendees on the summit could come and ask those of us who were speakers questions. I hadn't worked my diary well enough to be free for enough, so I actually only turned up for one of them. So I didn't fully seize that opportunity to make connections, to maybe change lives, to share information. This week, I am a speaker on a global conference for international business communications teams. And I'm showing up more there. And guess what's happening? I've shown up and suddenly I've got a couple of conversations next week I've got a conversation with someone in a business school about putting the whole voice method for challenging conversations into their work. I've got chats with a couple of other people who do similar things in America, and whether or not they have a system like I have specifically for that. So because I'm seeing the opportunity, and this is an unpaid speaking event, I don't pay to speak anymore. I will sometimes speak for free. So again, have you been thinking, oh, it would be great to get Judith to speak at my group, whatever, but we don't have any money? Ask me. I don't always speak for free. I very often charge, but it depends on the situation, depends on the group. So do you see an opportunity, or do you think, oh no, she'll just say no anyway? And let's take this away from me. Is that what you do in life? Whether that is going for a job, whether that is going for a customer, do you see it? Do you ask for it? Or are you so worried about the obstacles, about someone might say no is one of the biggest obstacles that people have for asking for help, for example. Now, Alan is saying that you find obstacles when you lose focus on your goal. And if you're really clear on what your big goal dream is, there's always ways to work around the obstacles. For example, today I'm working on creating a training course for other people to do the voice vibration sound healing that I do. There are 100 obstacles that I could create for this. Am I insured to do it? Will they be insured to do it? What about liability? Do I really want to? Do enough people want to train in voice vibration sound healing? But I've had people ask me, so I'm looking. So this is what I'm saying. I'm not doing that wanky, there are no obstacles, there's only opportunities. Sometimes there are obstacles, but there's always a way around them. And Karen, lovely Karen, hello Karen, I haven't seen you for ages, is saying when you show up, the opportunities you couldn't have imagined happen. And it's true, when you see something, when you do it, when you go for it, like this conference, I could easily have just shown up Monday night, done my talk, and then not participated in the rest of the conference because I'm not in comms, as it were. And I might have thought, oh, well, these are people who I don't know their stuff. That would have been an easy obstacle against showing up, sharing my voice. There are people whose talks I went to watch and I reached out to them and said, I have this thing, I'd be interested to talk with you about it. Now they might say no, but I've given them the opportunity to say yes. Where in life do you not give people the opportunity to say yes because you're afraid of hearing no? So what is your mindset? And thank you so much for those who have participated today. I would love to know if you're watching on the replay as well. What is your mindset? Do you look for or let the obstacles get in your way? Or do you go for it and try and see and seize the opportunities? Because they too are everywhere. But like Alan was saying, you need to have that big vision. So for me, with creating this training course, my big vision for that is sound around the world, and to positively impact the lives of more than 100 million people by creating more confident, connected communicators. I might hit those numbers on my own, but what if I train some people to also use the voice vibration sound healing work, and then they have an impact on other people's lives, which impacts on other people's lives? That vision of sound around the world, one of my, oh, it's not there. It's fallen off. I shall find it. I have all my big visions, my end results written down. And if I train other people to do it, that's going to impact more people. That helps me create my big vision. So yes, I get in touch with my insurance company and say, would this be possible? I look at getting accredited. There are ways around the obstacles. So I would love to know, what is it that you might just go and seek the next opportunity for? And if you know that the obstacles, so we have mental obstacles. Oh, what if I'm not good enough? The fear of judgment, the fear of being told no, the fear of appearing foolish is a mental, emotional obstacle. The worry that you might lose face, embarrassment is an emotional obstacle, which a lot of people have when it comes to sharing their voice. If you've got these obstacles, guess what? There is an opportunity to release them. You know me, reach out, find out what might work. If your obstacles are physical, if they're place, if they're money, we will always make something happen when we want it to. So allow yourself to sit down and think, right, what is that thing that I'd like that I'm letting obstacles get in my way? It doesn't matter what it is, but find your way around the obstacle. Ask other people to help you with it. Look at it differently. Think, is it as big and scary an obstacle as you think it is? Is it a mountain, or is it actually, in fact, a molehill? What is there? Because there is always, always, always possibility for opportunities. So there we go. That is this week's midweek mindset. If you have any questions for me, please either comment below, or Monday coming is the Mind My Mind Mastermind session. So come and mind my mind. It's for free, so you can't let money be an obstacle. It's only 45 minutes. So time, you can pop in for 15 minutes if you really can't find 45 minutes. So either comment below or reach out to me, or come on Monday to the Mind My Mind Mastermind, 6:45 p.m. UK time. That's 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, and something stupid o'clock in Australia and New Zealand. The link to it is on the events page on my website, but I'll put it in the chats here as well. So come. If one of your obstacles in life is sharing your voice, putting yourself out there, if you are mentally, emotionally, energetically blocked and you'd like to release that, come on Monday and ask me any questions you like about vocal confidence work, having challenging conversations, speaking up for yourself, public speaking, voice vibration, energy and chakra sound healing, meditation, all of this stuff that I do. You have an opportunity to come and ask me about it and maybe remove one of your obstacles. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.